Hello and good evening, and here we are again, another Wednesday evening, and I have got a brand new product for you again today. I had an order arrive yesterday, and this is a new kit that's been just on my first order. That as soon as it came in, I ordered it straight away. So let me get you down onto the table. All I've done is just broken the cellophane because I had somebody here and they were interested to see what was inside. So for those of you who are obviously going to watch on playback, I will just go through the contents of this box. It is a saying thanks kit. It's a beautiful kit. There's no stamps in it. It is purely just a kit based one, and it is one of the cheaper ones because of that. Hasn't got an ink spot in it and it hasn't got the stamps. So the price of this one in the UK is £13, and you're going to have some lovely bright colourful, we can all do with saying thanks. So I'm really pleased to start off with that there is no cellophane on this box. All I've done is broken the cellophane on the inside. Hi Carol, lovely to see you. So yeah, the cellophane, the box itself is not cellophaned. The label for the product is on the back of the box here. And I'm sure if this was done gently and had a spatula underneath, I'm sure that that would be able to be taken off as well. I'm going to leave it on because that's a good reference for me for ordering. But it's a saying thanks kit. Okay, so I'm pleased that they've taken off a layer of plastic that didn't need to be there. Hi Linda. So as you open the box, this was all wrapped in tight cellophane. And like I say, the only reason I've opened this yesterday is because somebody popped in and they were interested to see what was in it. So this is the latest kit that's just been released in our kit collection. And there's 3 cards in here and there's 3 of each. So what we're going to do tonight, I'm going to walk you through one of each, and then I'm going to be away for the weekend. I've got a meeting to go to, but then after the weekend, after the tax return is finished, I will be playing around with the rest of them. Okay, so I'm loving it. You know, it's nice, bright and vibrant. I love these bright colours, really, really nice. So let's talk through. You love the kits. Yeah, everything's in there. Everything's in here that you need. There are no stamps and there are no ink spots, as I said when I first came in. These are all pre-done and just pop-out pieces. So it's an ideal quick kit. Okay. Hi, Shaz. So I'm going to just walk you through everything that's in there. I'm going to take that to one side and just walk through. The first thing that caught my eye, really, apart from the bright colours, were these beautiful gems. Look at these. They are kind of like pearlescent. They're quite pale, but I'm sure they're going to just pick up the colours from the cards that we put them on. Okay, and then on the back here, you've got some long strips and some shorter strips going this way of foam pad. So it's like 3 dimensionals on there. Okay, so there, everything's in there that you need for those. I will use those ones today. I often use my own dimensionals, but I will use these ones. And then some thread. So you're going to need to take that out of the plastic. I do reuse these, so whilst it's a plastic, it's a reusable. So they go in my drawer and they do get reused. And the same with this one. Okay, so I'm going to lay these out. I'm going to make 3 piles. Just pop those to one side first. With the plastic, if we can get in there. There we go. Those can go there and waiting. So I'm going to take out 3 envelopes. The envelopes are all the same. So it's all the fancy flaps on here. Nothing on the inside, just on here. There's enough colour and loveliness on there. So I'm going to pop those to one side. So that's the 3 envelopes. So if I make to one side, I'm going to make 3 piles here. If you can see them like just about like that. Look, if I move them in the camera, you can go like so. So now I'm going to I'll take the other bits out. So the cards, first of all, we have lovely dotties. Love dots. Okay, so we're going to have one of those and pop the other 2 out of the way. And oh, that's just like an ink that we've done some splodging with and spritzed it with water and then gone. So I'm just keep leaning across you. And then this one is the like a rainbow effect. So I'm going to crease that over. I do have to use a bone folder. So I do like to have them nicely creased. Sorry, I've got my clean one is over the other side of the table. So this is the one I use for my re-inking. So when I re-ink them, the ink pads, and I spread the ink, and because it's bone, it does actually get in those little bits on there, and no amount of isopropanol alcohol will get rid of it. So apologies for a dirty tool. I do hate having dirty tools on cameras, or dirty pads. Okay, so there are 3 cards. I think that one's going to go that way. This one is going to go upright, and then that's going to go like so. So then the next thing out of the box, we have some of these little banners. Now, you've got 3 sheets all the same, so those 2 sheets are going to go with those other cards over there. So we have the English, the French, and the German on here. Now, I like to gift these. When I see other demos at events, I will keep the French in a little bag and the German in a little bag. And I've got a feeling that's the Dutch one. I will keep those in a little bag. Hi there. Nice to see you guys. And I will give these out. I will just save up a little bag until the next time we meet the overseas in person, the Europeans, and I will just give the first Dutch person, German and French person that come to me. So that went down really well when I did this. Was it Vienna or New Orleans? Yeah, Vienna, I think it was. So I'm going to lay these according to the photos over there. I'm going to lay these on the cards that it's going to relate to. This one, just wanted to say, that's that one. So just wanted to say, and then we have I appreciate you. That's coming on here. So all of those others are our European friends. Okay, so they will all get broken up into the little bags, and I'll start off a new set that I can share the next time we're in person. Now this one is really, really pretty. I'll get rid of those other 2. This has got a black matte layer around the outside, automatically in here, and all of these little hearts are going to pop out. So we'll have fun just knocking those out in a sec. And lastly, we have 3 sheets of the greetings in here. So again, 2 sheets of those can go over there, and I want thanks on this one. And the thanks is going to go on there. And then thank you here. That's going to come on this one. And that's it. These are all of the European ones. So there we go. All we've left in the box now, empty box, and all we're left is with the twine and the gems over there. So this isn't quite as straight as it's going to seem on here. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I'm going to take one at a time and get rid of the envelopes. Just a sec. So let's bring this one on first. Get rid of the other bits. So have we got thread on here? We've got some thread winding around the back here. In the instructions, I just want to go through these with you so you can see on the back there's the summary of all the contents. And then inside, this is the one we're going to do first. Okay, so it's telling me here I need 9.5 inches of thread and a couple of the foam strips to go on the back there. Okay, so I am lucky I have a board that has got inches and centimetres on it. So I'm just going to cut off here on the inches. 9.5 is there. I'll just chop that off. So, and then we want some of these strips. I think we've got the long ones and the small, shorter ones. It's looking like 2 short ones on here. So these are very close together. Can you see these on here? The strips. I'm just going to grab my tweezers. They are packed because I'm going to be... Oops. Here we go. I've got a load of things here for tomorrow night. I'm doing a demonstration with a free make and take, so I've had to take my tweezers away. Okay, so here's one. We're going to put these strips on the back of this embellishment, and we're going to put one over here along that edge. Okay, take the backing off, and then another one. Once you've got one out, it's a lot easier. It's just getting that first one out that's difficult, and then one coming along this edge. So it's going to come along there. Okay, press that down and remove the backing. And now we're going to wobble this round our fingers, or they've done a figure of 8 with it. Not quite sure I'm that clever. So on the diagram here, I'm going to show you just so you can see how they actually tell you how to actually loop it round. Oh, they do have a printed ruler. We've got centimetres on here, haven't we? Yes. Oh yeah, inches that end. I always forget to look at those. You're obviously used to the kits a little bit more than me. I tend to do my own thing a lot on the kits. But this one being a no stamp one, I will try and just follow with the flow. So I'm going to just lay this across and then just double it round so I can wobble it just as I want to, like a figure of 8, and just have the loop sticking out at the ends. What we're doing is actually catching it on the back of this foam pad, and it will stick to our card with the other pieces. Okay, so I'm going to take this one and that end will come out there, and I'm going to put this over to the side, and there we go. Very, very simple. And because everything's included, the black is actually shiny. It's not quite embossed, it's not raised, but it's very shiny on there. And then this one obviously is the sentiment, and that's going to have another short little strip on. Take the backing off there. We say that these kits are really good for taking to the, away on holiday, if you want to craft while you're away, something to do in a caravan. I have taken them on a cruise ship with me. It's up to you where you want to lay these. I was just going to try and overlap that bottom bit there. I don't like the little jaggedy, so I'm going to line that right up on the bottom, like so. And there we go. That is the first card finished. So beautiful, isn't it? Hi Jenny, yes, and the inches were the other end. Oh, you receive your 8 sides to make up the cards. Yes, it's really pretty. I like the bright, vibrant colours. I love the ink colours this year because they are so bright and lovely. Oh, you can't see me up here, look, I didn't put my camera on. Oh, no, the wrong way round. Take the camera off, that one, send you across. And then put that one, and that one. There you go, and then I can wave at you in the corner. Forgot to put the camera on. So that's the first one done, and we'll pop that back in the box. Now we're going to move on to the second one. So on the instructions on this bit here, they're going to put these on first and then stick this banner over the top of it. Okay, I believe. Oh no, they've got 3 different variations here. Okay, so we've got the figure of 8 in here again with the strips on the back. The greeting here is just going to have the strip on the back there that's going to fit over the top of the others. Okay, and this one's got just wanted to say, and the full thing. So it's kind of showing you step by step, because this one's got the gems on, those little, oh, come back, we didn't put gems on the other one. You can tell how just freshly out of the box it is, can't you? They've got some little gems here. Can't see on the photos where they've actually put them on here, just dot them randomly. So let's make sure we get those on. So I'm going to grab my, take the pick tool, because this is really good. You've seen me use this before. This is really good for just pressing on it and just sliding them. Let's twist a little bit more of that putty out. Okay, and slide it and just pop those on wherever you want. It's just going to give it that little bit of shine to it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They've done them in strips of 5, and there's actually, I think it's 1 strip per card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you've actually got an extra strip on there. But there's the little gems attached. That's good. So now we'll come back onto page 2, and the envelopes for that one. I'll collect them all together in a little while at the end, just so you can see them all assembled. So this is the just wanted to say. Okay, they're going to go like so, and then this one will come and lay over the top of those ends of those banners. Okay, so I'm going to put the strip on here. This was an ideal one to do tonight because I've got quite a hectic weekend starting tomorrow, and it was one that didn't need a lot of thinking about because it's already arrived in my box, and everything's all there. There we go, one of the strips on each one. I had a kit with my lunchbox, a Kit Kat. Yeah. Let's put that there. There we go. Who else have we got? Oh, Rebecca's come to join me today. Hello, Rebecca. Right, so I'm going to put these in position. I'm going to place the length of... yes, we've got 9.5 again. So I will show you on here just so that you can see. This is where the ruler is. So when you're away on holiday and you haven't got a board that you're leaning on, you can just go, there's 9 and there's another half. Okay, that's that one. I'm just going to lay that over there like so. An 8 and a loop. I always get tied in knots when I do these things. It's a little bit longer than that. It's been about 3. An end there and an end there. Like so. And I'm going to take the backs off these ones. Really, really economical. That's the 2say one. I'm going to put that one at the bottom here to anchor that bit down. So that's going to go about there, I think, just about on the purple strip. Okay, and then this one is going to be staggered. Just wanted to say. So that is anchoring all of those pieces down. We're going to take the strip off here, and this is going to seal along the bottom, and then this is going to lay on those other ones there. Okay, so we're going to put this nicely in the middle, so my head doesn't get in the way here. Oops. I'm lining this up on my mat. Make sure it's along the bottom there. There we go, and we're in. So it's another one sorted, and just get the gems back in. These are beautiful. They are like a pearlescent, iridescent. Take it away from the mat so you can see there. Can you catch the glimmer on those without the sun, the lights on it? They're really pretty. Aha, the one Andy ordered you for Christmas, yes. Oh yes, the lunchbox one. That was brilliant. Oh, Marilyn, don't worry, I've done that before now. If you've put a sad face on something, or you put an angry face and whatever, you can go along and if you put another one, it'll override it. Okay, so don't worry about that. So these are just going to have 5 of these dotted randomly around the card here. They're so sweet, they're just sliding off here really nicely. Okay, and I think I could have done that with a little bit of the loop coming out that side a bit, but hey, we're on camera, so things, yeah, it is a simple card, but the other end of this is underneath. Okay, so we've got our little loop. So that's our second one. And our third one, I'm going to measure the ribbon first. This is a 6-inch piece, so this is smaller. So I'll do it on here again. So we measure 6 inches on there. What I like about this one is the fact that we're going to pop out all of those little hearts, so they can be used. I don't throw things away. So what it's showing on here is obviously all of these will be coming out of here. So if I just pop them out, it's like popping bubble wrap. Of course, we can colour these. We can put blending brush over them. We can colour them. We can put them on a coloured surface. Could actually put some on a card with just white ones on there, like so. Okay, you could do whatever you like, but they don't waste. They have only given you the ones to pop out that you need to, because your sentiment's going to pop in here. So take those out. Oh, who else likes popping bubble wrap? Gave my husband had something at Christmas and it got bubble wrap, and he was just stood in the kitchen and he said, and this is what you do with bubble wrap, and he proceeded to pop it. No, can't pop bubble wrap. I use that for crafting. Some lovely inky techniques with bubble wrap. Maybe I need to do that on one of these lives. Not done it recently. I've done it on things before, but and 3D and mixed media. But yeah, we can have a play with that. So look at that big pot, and that's just from one card, and there's 3 of those. So I'm just going to slide those onto a coaster, and so they all stay together. And I'll find a little bag. Oh, I can put them in that little baggie, can't I? So this one is going to have the sentiment that's going to come on the front of this. So this is going to go down on here. So we're going to place the strips on the back. It tells you exactly where to place them. Now we have this one here, has the longer strips on it. So you just got to get the first one out to make it a little bit easier. The long strips. Remember, you've got 3 cards, so you've got enough of the 3. So I'm going to place that along the top. And then place one at the bottom. Then we can't have it sagging in the middle, so we do need to put one in the middle as well. Okay, so I'm going to pop one through that strip there. There we go. I was wondering where the long ones were going to disappear. And then this one, the Appreciate You, is going to have a small one on it. So back to these ones. Pop one through the middle there. I love the fact that everything is just there. Everything is in the right place. So I'm going to peel these off. There we go. Tweezers are always the way for me. And we want the hearts the right way up. And the greeting's going to come on in a sec. So I'm just going to hold this down. I don't want it bouncing up and jumping up at me because I want to get it nice and central. Okay. I think that's going to be okay. Keeping the edges nice and straight. She says, move that along a piece. It's trying hard. The card jumped up here, so I'm going to use both hands without the tweezers. Sticky, sticky, sticky. I'm fussy about getting things straight. I do like them straight. So there, there, and there. There we go. So there's our card. So this is the one that's going to come through here, and we're just going to wrap that round a little bit on here. So we want just a couple of little loops around there. Again, kind of like a figure of 8. Make all the lengths even. We can lay that across there like so. Peel this off. And pop that across there. Get that in the middle of our banner. And where that gap is where our greeting is going to go. I'm just going to pop it through the middle there, in line with the hearts. So it's going to attach on the 2 ends and the piece in the middle. There we go. And now we need some of these. Don't know where they've put them on there. Oh, just randomly again, wherever you fancy. That would be great, Marilyn. It's £13 and you've got 9 cards there, 3 each of, I said 8 earlier, didn't I? Yeah, 3 each of 3 designs. So you've got 9 cards there. Marilyn would love that, wouldn't Annabelle would love that, wouldn't she? Okay, we need to book the next day in when you guys are coming over to see the studio again. Oh, just randomly. There we go. It's awkward to do random sometimes. You think, oh, I don't know where it's there. Make decisions. So I'm going to bring those all back on. So we have the 3 envelopes with the flap and the card. And let's keep those out of the way here. Another one with the flap and the card. So you've got those going so. And then the last but not least, we have this one. Okay. So on Sunday, I might have a messy session. That's the 3rd one. So you've got 1 landscape and 2, I like them at an angle so you can see the envelopes. And then 1 that way. I might consider, like I say, I'm away. I am back on Saturday, but I'm still in the depths of tax return. So, oops, just bring them back before the 31st. So I might do an inky night and actually play with it and keep these same colours so we can actually have a go at recreating this. Do some splodges on here like the bubble wrap. So I could bring the bubble wrap in there. Yes, Rebecca, fabulous for backgrounds. Okay, Linda, yeah, we'll see it. I'll see it. The envelopes are all the same. Yes, Karen, they're all identical. It is not. It's nice to have something quick like that. Just scrolling through. All the envelopes are the same, yeah. Some of the designs you get different ones. Some you have liners. So you get different liners, but these ones, look here, the other 6. So there's 2 more of each design. So they are all the same. Okay. But they are pretty, they're lovely. Sometimes you get like 3 would be one design on the inside and a 3 with another design on the inside. But yeah, just very little bit. But they are so quick to make. Now, the only thing I'd say is that this piece here, on this one, because we put the strip on here as they instructed, and the other ones, it's just laying on this piece here, this has got a little bit saggy. So underneath here, there's a big gap. So what I'm just going to do, because we've got time, somebody's trying to scratch at the door, Shaz, and say hi to you. I'm just going to see how many of these we've got. So we needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 6, 4, 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we have got some strips left over. So what I'm going to do, just wanted to make sure I'm telling you right, I'm going to take a piece of this off. I don't need a whole piece because I'm only going to put it under that piece there. So I'm going to actually cut off half a piece and take off that backing. Because I'm using my tweezers here, I'm sure you could do it with your fingers as well. I've taken off the backing as well, so it's half a strip that's spare, and I'm just going to stick that under there. I didn't want to do it until we got near the end so I can see how many pieces we've got. It's nice and secure now. So that's just my adaptation. A treat is needed. Yes, she's had 3 lots of treats today, Shaz. She's not really wanting for food. And they had tuna. We had jacket potato for tea tonight, and with tuna mayonnaise and sweet corn. And they had tuna with their dinner. They are spoilt cats. Oh, that's funny. Okie doke. So I hope you like those. The kits, I've got an order going through tonight, which I'm going to tag another one on for myself. And if anybody wants one, just let me know. They're £13 and they come boxed like that, gift box like, and I said at the beginning, I'm really pleased that Stampin' Up have done away with cellophane and a label on it, because if you wanted to display them at shows and events and things like that, you had to take the cellophane off, which then lost the label. So the label is actually stuck on the back here, which is really good. Plain box, less plastic, so that's always a good sign. And they literally, the kit is dropped in there. Okay. We could use perimeter of strips. Yeah, I'll use them at the end, but yeah, Rebecca, good idea. Good reminder. These pieces here, when you get to the end, you've got about 4 strips left over, I think, on my counting, and you've got all of this as well. Don't waste any of your strips. But I haven't got the other, yes I have, the other pack here. I have bits and pieces, and when we have the normal dimensionals, I've even got a little pouch so that they don't get knocked off. I've got all these little edges, and I've labelled it bits and edges. That's a little bit bigger on that bit. Some pieces have got to go away. Look at that. There's only a few little pieces on there, but they all get used. Every single little bit. No waste. Yes, Marilyn, I'll sort you that out, and I will be popping over to see you. I'll get over there. I hope you're feeling better as well. Let me bring the camera back to me. There we go. Yes, hopefully you're feeling better, Marilyn. We'll catch up as soon as your order comes in. Okie doke. So that's it for me today, and to say thank you for joining me. I thought, yeah, it's a little bit quicker tonight because it's just quite simple and there's not much going on. But on Sunday night, I will do an inky technique and I will have bubble wrap with me. Okay, so prepare for a messy one on Sunday night. Okay, so we'll say bye for now. Have a lovely weekend, the rest of your week, and I will see you all next time.